Photograph a historic site, help Wikipedia, and win a prize. Participate in the world's largest photography competition this month. Learn more. Organism. 153 languages. An organism is defined in a medical dictionary as any living thing that functions as an individual. 1. Such a definition raises more problems than it solves, not least because the concept of an individual is also difficult. Many criteria, few of them widely accepted, have been proposed to define what an organism is. Among the most common is that an organism has autonomous reproduction, growth, and metabolism. This would exclude viruses, despite the fact that they evolve like organisms. Other problematic cases include colonial organisms. A colony of eusocial insects is organized adaptively, and has germsomer specialization, with some insects reproducing, others not. Like cells in an animal's body. The body of a siphonophore, a jelly-like marine animal, is composed of organism like zoods, but the whole structure looks and functions much like an animal such as a jellyfish, the parts collaborating to provide the functions of the colonial organism. The evolutionary biologists David Queller and Joan Strassman state that organismality, the qualities or attributes that define an entity as an organism, has evolved socially as groups of simpler units, from cells upwards, came to cooperate without conflicts. They propose that cooperation should be used as the defining trait of an organism. This would treat many types of collaboration, including the fungus/alga partnership of different species in a lichen, or the permanent sexual partnership of an anglerfish, as an organism. Etymology, edit. The term organism, from the ancient Greek, derived from organon, meaning instrument, implement, tool, organ of sense or apprehension. 2, 3, first appeared in the English language in the 1660s with the now obsolete meaning of an organic structure or organization. 3. It is related to the verb organize. 3. In his 1790 Critique of Judgment, Immanuel Kant defined an organism as both an organized and a self-organizing being. 4, 5. Whether criteria exist, or are needed, edit. Among the criteria that have been proposed for being an organism are: explore our developer-friendly HTML to PDF API printed using PDF Crowd HTML to PDF. One criterion proposes that an organism cannot be divided without losing functionality. 6. This basal plant cutting is, however, developing new adventitious roots from a small bit of stem, forming a new plant. Autonomous reproduction, growth, and metabolism. 7. Non-compartmentability structure cannot be divided without losing functionality. 6. Richard Dawkins stated this as the quality of being sufficiently heterogeneous in form to be rendered non-functional if cut in half. 8. However, many organisms can be cut into pieces, which then grow into whole organisms. 8. Individuality. The entity has simultaneous holdings of genetic uniqueness, genetic homogeneity and autonomy. 9. An immune response, separating self from foreign. 10. Anti-entropy, the ability to maintain order, a concept first proposed by Erwin Schrödinger. 11, or in another form, that Claude Shannon's information theory can be used to identify organisms as capable of self-maintaining their information content. 12. Other scientists think that the concept of the organism is inadequate in biology. 13. That the concept of individuality is problematic. 14. And from a philosophical point of view, question whether such a definition is necessary. 15, 16, 8. Problematic cases include colonial organisms. For instance, a colony of eusocial insects fulfills criteria such as adaptive organization and germsome specialization. 17. If so, the same argument, or a criterion of high cooperation and low conflict, would include some mutualistic, for example lichens, and sexual partnerships, for example anglerfish, as organisms. 18. If group selection occurs, then a group could be viewed as a superorganism, optimized by group adaptation. 19. Another view is that attributes like autonomy, genetic homogeneity and genetic uniqueness should be examined separately rather than demanding that an organism should have all of them. If so, there are multiple dimensions to biological individuality, resulting in several types of organism. 20. Organisms at differing levels of biological organization. Edit. A unicellular organism is a microorganism such as a protist, bacterium, or archaean, composed of a single cell, which may contain functional structures called organelles. 22. A multicellular organism such as an animal, plant, fungus, or alga is composed of many cells, often specialized. 22. A colonial organism such as a siphonophore is a being which functions as an individual but is composed of communicating individuals. 8. Explore our developer-friendly HTML to PDF API printed using PDF Crowd HTML to PDF. A lichen consists of a body formed mainly by fungi, with unicellular algae, or cyanobacteria, green, interspersed within the structure, and a bacterial microbiome. The species are mutually interdependent, like cells within a multicellular organism. 21. A superorganism is a colony, such as of ants, consisting of many individuals working together as a single functional or social unit. 23, 17. A mutualism is a partnership of two or more species which each provides some of the needs of the other. A lichen consists of fungi and algae or cyanobacteria, with a bacterial microbiome. Together, they are able to flourish as a kind of organism, the components having different functions, in habitats such as dry rocks where neither could grow alone. 18, 21. The evolutionary biologists David Queller and Joan Strassman state that organismality has evolved socially, as groups of simpler units, from cells upwards, came to cooperate without conflicts. They propose that cooperation should be used as the defining trait of an organism. 18. Queller and Strassman's view of organisms as cooperating entities at differing levels of biological organization. 18. Level example composition, metabolism, growth, reproduction, cooperation, virus, tobacco, mosaic virus, nucleic acid, protein. No metabolism, so not living, not an organism, say many biologists. 7, but they evolve their genes, collaborating to manipulate the host. 18. Unicellular Organism. Paramecium. One cell, with organelles, for example. Cilia for specific functions. Yes. Intercellular, inter. Organismal, signaling, 22. Swarming. Protystin. Dictyostelium. Cellular slime. Mold. Unicellular. Amoeba. Yes. Free-living unicellular. Amoeba for most of lifetime, swarm and aggregate to a multicellular slug, cells specializing to form a dead stalk and a fruiting body, 18. Multicellular organism. Mushroom. Forming fungus. Cells, grouped into organs for yes, cell specialization. Communication, 22. Explore our developer-friendly HTML to PDF API printed using PDF Crowd HTML to PDF. A virus such as tobacco mosaic virus is not a cell, it contains only specific functions, for example, reproduction, permanent, sexual, partnership, anglerfish, male and female, permanently fastened together. Yes. Male provides male. Gametes, female provides all other functions, 18. Mutualism lichen. Organisms of different species. Yes. Fungus provides structure. Absorbs water and minerals, alga. Photosynthesis, 18. Joined colony Siphonophora. Zoots joined together. Yes. Organism specialization. Interorganism signaling, 8. Superorganism and colony. Individuals living together. Yes. Organism specialization. Many ants do not reproduce, interorganism. Signaling, 23. Samuel Diaz-Munoz and colleagues, 2016, accept Queller and Strassman's view that organismality can be measured wholly by degrees of cooperation and of conflict. They state that this situates organisms in evolutionary time, so that organismality is context-dependent. They suggest that highly integrated life forms, which are not context-dependent, may evolve through context-dependent stages towards complete unification. 24. Boundary cases, edit. Viruses, edit. Main article, virus. Viruses are not typically considered to be organisms, because they are incapable of autonomous reproduction, growth, metabolism, or homeostasis. Although viruses have a few enzymes and molecules like those in living organisms, they have no metabolism of their own, they cannot synthesize the organic compounds from which they are formed. In this sense, they are similar to inanimate matter. 7. Viruses have their own genes, and they evolve. Thus, an argument that viruses should explore our developer-friendly HTML to PDF API printed using PDF Crowd HTML to PDF. Its genetic material, and a protein coat, be classed as living organisms is their ability to undergo evolution and replicate through self-assembly. However, some scientists argue that viruses neither evolve nor self-reproduce. Instead, viruses are evolved by their host cells, meaning that there was co-evolution of viruses and host cells. If host cells did not exist, viral evolution would be impossible. As for reproduction, viruses rely on hosts' machinery to replicate. The discovery of viruses with genes coding for energy, metabolism and protein synthesis fueled the debate about whether viruses are living organisms. But the genes have a cellular origin. Most likely, they were acquired through horizontal gene transfer from viral hosts. 7. Comparison of cellular organisms and viruses. 7. Capability cellular organism virus. Metabolism yes no, rely entirely on host cell. Growth yes no, just self-assembly. Reproduction yes no, rely entirely on host cell. Store genetic information about themselves. DNA or RNA. Able to evolve. Yes, mutation, recombination. Natural selection. Yes, high mutation rate. Natural selection. There is an argument for viewing viruses as cellular organisms. Some researchers perceive viruses not as virions alone, which they believe are just spores of an organism, but as a virus-cell, an ontologically mature viral organism that has cellular structure. 25. Such virus is a result of infection of a cell and shows all major physiological properties of other organisms, metabolism, growth, and reproduction, therefore, life in its effective presence. 12.26. Organism-like colonies, edit. The philosopher Jack A. Wilson examines some boundary cases to demonstrate that the concept of organism is not sharply defined. 8. In his view, sponges, lichens, siphonophores, slime molds, and eusocial colonies such as those of ants or naked molar rats, all lie in the boundary zone between being definite colonies and definite organisms, or superorganisms. 8. Jack A. Wilson's analysis of the similar organism-like nature of siphonophores and jellyfish. 8. Function colonial siphonophore jellyfish. Explore our developer-friendly HTML to PDF API printed using PDF Crowd HTML to PDF. A polemia, a colonial siphonophore that functions as a single individual insect cyborg. Buoyancy top of colony is gas-filled jelly. Propulsion. Nectophores coordinate to pump water. Body pulsates to pump water. Feeding. Paulpins and gastrozooids ingest prey, feed other zooids. Tentacles trap prey, pass it to mouth. Functional structure. Single functional individual. Single functional individual. Composition. Many zooids, possibly individuals. Many cells. Synthetic organisms, edit. Scientists and bioengineers are experimenting with different types of synthetic organism, from chimeras composed of cells from 2 or more species, cyborgs including electromechanical limbs, hybrids containing both electronic and biological elements, and other combinations of systems that have variously evolved and been designed. 27. An evolved organism takes its form by the partially understood mechanisms of evolutionary developmental biology, in which the genome directs an elaborated series of interactions to produce successively more elaborate structures. The existence of chimeras and hybrids demonstrates that these mechanisms are intelligently robust in the face of radically altered Circumstances at all levels from molecular to organismal. 27. Synthetic organisms already take diverse forms, and their diversity will increase. What they all have in common is a teleonomic or goal-seeking behavior that enables them to correct errors of many kinds so as to achieve whatever result they are designed for. Such behavior is reminiscent of intelligent action by organisms. Intelligence is seen as an embodied form of cognition. 27. Early evolution of organisms, edit. All organisms that exist today possess a self-replicating informational molecule, genome, and such. An informational molecule is likely intrinsic to life. Thus, the earliest organisms also presumably possessed a self-replicating informational molecule, genome, perhaps RNA. 28, 29, or an informational molecule more primitive than RNA. The specific nucleotide sequences in all currently extant organisms contain information that functions to promote survival, reproduction, and the Explore our developer-friendly HTML to PDF API printed using PDF Crowd HTML to PDF. Ability to acquire resources necessary for reproduction, and sequences with such functions. Probably emerged early in the evolution of life. It is also likely that survival sequences present early in the evolution of organisms included sequences that facilitate the avoidance of damage to the self-replicating molecule and promote the capability to repair such damages that do occur. Repair of some of the genome damages in these early organisms may have involved the capacity to use undamaged information from another similar genome by a process of recombination, a primitive form of sexual interaction. 30. References, edit. 1. Mosby's Dictionary of Medicine, Nursing and Health Professions, 10th ed. St. Louis, Missouri. Elsevier. 2017 p. 1281. ISBN 978-0-3232-2205-1. 2. Little, Henry George, Scott, Robert, A Greek-English Lexicon at the Perseus Project. 3. ABC Organism, N. Online Etymology Dictionary. Retrieved the 11th of April, 2024. 4. Kant, Immanuel, Critique of Judgment, 65, 5374. 5. Hünemann, Philippe, 2017. Kant's Concept of Organism Revisited, a Framework for a Possible Synthesis between Developmentalism and Adaptationism. The Monist. 100, 337-3390. Do. 10.1093/monist/onx016. JSTA 263708001. 6. A.B. Rosen, Robert, September 1958. A Relational Theory of Biological Systems. The Bulletin of Mathematical Biophysics. 20, 3245260. 10.1007/BF024788302. ISSN 0007-4985. 7. ABCDE Moreira, D. Lopez Garcia, P.N. April 2009. 10 Reasons to Exclude Viruses from the Tree of Life. Nature Reviews. Microbiology. 7, 43063112, 10.1038/Micro2108. PMID 19270719. S2 SID 39077750. 8 A B C D E F G H Wilson, Jacko. 2000. Ontological Butchery, Organism Concepts and Biological Generalizations. Philosophy of Science. 67, 301311. Do. 10.1086/392827. JSTOR 188676. S2 SID 84168536. 9 Santelices, Bernabe, April 1999. How many kinds of individual are there? Trends in Ecology and Evolution. 14, 41521552. 10.1016/S0169-5347, 98, 01519-5. PMID 10322523. 10 Pradeu, T. 2010. What is an organism? An immunological answer. History and Philosophy of the Life Sciences. 32, 2324727. PMID 21162370. 11 Bailey, Francis, Longo, Giuseppe, 2009. Biological Organization and Anti-Entropy. Journal of Biological Systems. 17, 16396 10.1142/S0218339009002715. ISSN 0218-3390. 12 AB Piast, Radislaw W. June 2019. Shannon's Information, Bernal's Biopoiesis and Bernoulli. Distribution as Pillars for Building a Definition of Life. Journal of Theoretical Biology. 470, 101107. Bibcode, 2019 JB.47101p. Do. 10.1016/J.B.2019.03.009. PMID 30876803. S2 SID 80625250. 13 Bateson, Patrick, February 2005. The Return of the Whole Organism. Journal of Biosciences. 31. 3139. Do. 10.1007/BF02705148. PMID 15824439. S2 SID 2665670. 14 Clark, E. 2010. The Problem of Biological Individuality. Biological Theory. 5, 4312325. Do. 10.10162/Biot_00068. S2 SID 28501709. Explore our developer-friendly HTML to PDF API printed using PDF Crowd HTML to PDF. 15 Pepper, J.W., Heron, M.D. November 2008. Does biology need an organism concept? Biological Reviews of the Cambridge Philosophical Society. 83, 4621627 do. 10.1111/J.1469. 185x.2008.00057.x. PMID 189473335. S2 SID 494280. 16 Wilson, R. 2007. The Biological Notion of Individual. Stanford Encyclopedia of Philosophy. 17 AB False, H.J., 3, Rough Garden, J. December, 2010. What is an individual organism? A multilevel selection perspective. The Quarterly Review of Biology. 85, 4447472 10.1086/6569005. PMID 21243964. S2 SID 198164447. 18 ABCDEFGH Queller, David C. Strassman, Joni. November 2009. Beyond Society, The Evolution of Organismality. Philosophical Transactions of the Royal Society of London. Series B. Biological Sciences. 364, 1533, 3143, 3155 do. 10.1098/rstb.2009.0095. PMC 2781869. PMID 1980543. 19 Gardner, A. Graph N. A. April 2009. Capturing the Superorganism, A Formal Theory of Group Adaptation. Journal of Evolutionary Biology. 22, 4659671 do. 10.1111/J.1420. 9101.2008.01681.x. PMID 192100588. S2 SID 841371. 20 Santelices, B. April 1999. How many kinds of individual are there? Trends in Ecology and Evolution. 14, 4152155 do. 10.1016/S0169-5347, 98, 01519-5. PMID 103222523. 21 AB Lucking, Robert, Leavitt, Stephen D. Hawksworth, David L. 2021. Species in Lichen Forming. Fungi, balancing between conceptual and practical considerations, and between phenotype and phylogenomics. Fungal diversity. 109, 199-154 do. 10.1007/S13225-021-00477-7. ISSN 1560. 2745. 22 ABCD Hein, R.S. 2008. A Dictionary of Biology, 6th ed. Oxford, Oxford University Press. p. 461. ISBN 978-0-19-920462-5. 23 AB Kelly, Kevin, 1994. Out of Control, The New Biology of Machines, Social Systems and the Economic World. Boston, Addison Wesley. pp. 98. ISBN 978-0-201-48340-6. 24 Diaz Munoz, Samuel L. Body, Amy M. Dantas, Gortame, Waters, Christopher M. Brustine, Judith L. 2016. Contextual Organismality, Beyond Pattern to Process in the Emergence of Organisms. Evolution. 70, 12 2669 2677 do. 10.1111/evo.13078. ISSN 0014-3820. PMC 513210. PMID 277045542. 25-4 Patrick, the 4th of October, 2012. The Virocell Concept and Environmental Microbiology. The ISM Journal. 7, 22332236 do. 10.1038/ismej.2012.110. ISSN 1751-7362. PMC 35543996. PMID 2303817. 26 Bandia, Claude UI. 1983. A New Theory on the Origin and the Nature of Viruses. Journal of Theoretical Biology. 105, 4591602. Bibcode, 1983 JB.105591b. Do. 10.1016/0022. 5193, 83, 90221-7. PMID 6672474. 27 ABC Clausen, Wesley P. Levy, Michael, the 1st of January 2023. Endless Forms Most Beautiful 2.0. Teleonomy and the Bioengineering of Chimeric and Synthetic Organisms. Biological Journal of the Linnean Society. 138, 141 do. 10.1093/Biolinnean/Black116. ISSN 0024-4066. 28 Nevu, M. Kim, H.J., Benia, S.A. April 2013. The Strong RNA World Hypothesis, 50 years old. Astrobiology. 13, 439140 do. 10.1089/ast.2012.0868. PMID 2355138. 29 Sec. Tr. July 2012. The RNA Worlds in Context. Cold Spring Harbor Prospect Biol. 4, 7. A 006742. Do. 10.1011/kshprospect.a0066742. PMC 3385955. PMID 2144185. 30 Bernstein H., Biley H.C., Hopf F.A., Mitchard Re., September 1985. Genetic Damage, Mutation, and the Evolution of Sex. Science. 229, 4719 1277 81 do. 10.1016/science.3898363. PMID 3898363. Explore our developer-friendly HTML to PDF API printed using PDF Crowd HTML to PDF. External links, edit. The Tree of Life. Tree of Life Web Project. Indexing the world's known species. Species 2000. Aims to enumerate all known species. Category, Organisms. Explore our developer-friendly HTML to PDF API printed using PDF Crowd HTML to PDF.